Hey guys, Bia here once again from my very dingy corner of the window because I wanted to just be able to give you a nice video. If you've seen by the title of the video, today we have something very exciting. Ta-da! Kinda need to zoom you out so you can able to see. So Huion actually reached out to me. This is actually really exciting for me because I'm the one that usually reaches out to the companies, and they suggested, they proposed that I would review their creative tablet set. So we have 3 tablets here for me to review. They're all pretty much the same model, just different sizes. We have this one, which is a teeny tiny one, and I'm super excited to try this one. So the differences that they have, it's like this one, for example, from what I see, does not have a tilt, for example. But other than that, they all seem pretty similar. For example, the resolution is pretty similar. The levels of pressure is pretty similar as well. So all that is the same except the working surface, and then the smaller one does not have a pen holder thing. So that's what we have here to work with. A quick disclaimer, even though they reached out to me, they are not sponsoring me nor paying me to do this review. All opinions are my own, and the first opinion that I have is that the boxes are very cute. I do enjoy the artwork, it is quite adorable. It's really cute. I'm going to open these and I'm going to review all of these in this video. So I think I'm just going to do like unboxing review of that tablet and then unboxing reviews just to break this up a little bit and it's not so like monotonous. Let's start with the first one. So the first one that we're going to unbox, it's the H420. It has working surfaces of 106 and 66 millimeters, so like 10 centimeters and 6 by 6 centimeters. Let me see if I can show you. They do have like supposedly a Huion sketch app that you can use. I spoke to the PR person and they told me that they are just working on the app, just fixing some stuff. So this one is not available at the moment. So I'll just try and find something that allows me to draw. My plan for this one, since it's so small, is to actually like use it on my phone and try and draw with it there. So let's just see how that goes. Quite excited. Okay. It's so small. It's so tiny. It has like that kind of surface here. It's like scratch and has little foot grippies in the back, has a little very sexy Huion. Does not have any shortcuts, which I mean I don't mind. It's such a tablet, so small. So, and this tiny square, I believe it's like the work area. Has a little, just a tiny entry, and then here we should have all the other accessories. Okay, so it comes with an adapter, which is nice. So USB-C to USB, which I will probably use to be able to connect this to my phone. So we have the cable, USB-C to USB. So yeah, this is in case you want to connect it to your computer. Since I want to try it on my phone, I will just plug this bit and then it will be USB-C to USB-C and I'll be able to use it on my phone. Have the nibs here. The nibs are quite chunky actually. They're not just like a stick. They have like an actual nib in there. And a little prong thingy. And the pen should be here, I think. I don't see where else it would be. Come out. Okay. Let's check it out. Oh boy. I removed the nib almost. Ooh. It actually feels quite nice. This part is rubber. This bit, so it's quite like grippy. And it funnels out. It's quite, I don't know, it's quite nice shape to hold. I quite like it. You can hear it like writing here. You can see the size comparison with my hand. It's like, it's literally the size of my hand. Pretty much. So I think this would be quite useful if you just want to go like to a cafe and just draw, especially if this one, for example, if you want just like take notes. I think that would be the best use for this if you want to take notes on your computer or something, or just do like a signature. All these are pretty affordable, so yeah, this one does not have a pen holder, so that's one thing that like the pen might just go away. And one thing I'm already noticing, from it being rubber, it's catching all the furs that are in this facility. Like this is felt, the back, so this is already catching all the fur, so that's something that might not be as fun. You do get like 2 shortcuts on the pen, so that's something. And the nib comes out pretty easily. I don't even need the thing. And just doop, and it just goes there. So this is the unboxing of the 420. It comes with like the basics you need, like this quick smart guide as well. And yeah, and the difference between the bigger ones is that they do come with a stand for your nibs, connecting to the computer, connecting to your phone. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward when it comes to whatever you need. So no complications, just one simple wire just connects to your phone and done. So that's it for this one. So starting with the 420, it's very easy to install. You just literally plug it into your phone. I'm using just a random old drawing app for your phone. I think it's called Sketchbook. Like I mentioned, I couldn't use the one from Huion, so I did what I could. Even though this tablet does not have a tilt feature, it's actually pretty nice to draw with. I had a lot of fun doing just a little line art doodle with it. It takes a while to get used to just being on your phone drawing. I don't know, it's not something I'm quite accustomed to, but it was very fun in the end to just kind of doodle mindlessly. I didn't actually paint the doodle just because I'm not really familiar with app that I was using, and I find that I take a lot of time to get used to an app, so I just kind of did a little doodle with just line work just to see how I felt. It had 0 lagging. It was quite easy for the pen to register the stroke I was doing. I had 0 issues with that. Honestly, had 0 issues at all. I didn't felt the need for a tilt. I don't think I use it a lot when it comes to my drawings, so I didn't really felt like it was something I was lacking. Very fun. My original plan was to take it out to a cafe to draw with it, but I got a bit shy and I just couldn't really take it outside. I didn't felt like doing the whole filming in a cafe because I had to use a camera since I was going to use my phone. I just thought it was going to be a bit too much and I got a bit scared, so I hope you don't mind that I stayed at home for this. I totally recommend this tablet if you just want something quite small to start. This tablet is very affordable. So if you want just something very small to start you on just trying to use a tablet, this might be a great option, especially if you don't really are dependent on a tilt feature. This works just great, and especially if you want something to go, like something on the go, this one is very travel friendly. The only thing that's not as travel friendly is the pen, but I think you can just put it on your pencil case and you'd have no issues at all. As for the 420, I really don't have any cons for it. I was very happy with it. It worked very nicely till the whole process. Very easy to install, just plug it in. No drivers needed since it's just on your phone. I imagine if you use it on your computer, you might need a driver. I did need a driver for the other tablets that I use on my computer, but for this one on your phone, you require 0 drivers. And I imagine it's the same if you use the other tablets on your phone. You can use the other ones on your phone as well because they all come with the adapter. Next up is the 580. In the back it says pretty much the same, except these ones already have a 60-degree tilt, which is perfect for drawing. Has 800 8,192 levels of pressure, and it's a 5080 resolution, same as the smaller one. Once again, the art is really cute. I do enjoy. Let's open this one up. I imagine the difference between this one and the bigger, it's pretty much the size, but I'll guess I'll find out whenever I use them, if I find any difference. So same as the last one, it comes wrapped up. This one already has a bunch of shortcuts. The keys feel a bit looser on this side, like you can hear them. They're like not super stiff, but I'm not sure that's good or bad. I guess it just depends. Just to note it, that they do feel a bit loose. And on the back, same thing, same logo, same texture and same foots. And once again, only a USB entry, so nothing else is needed. And then here comes all the other elements. The box does not come like full to the brim. It comes with pretty much everything you need, just that, I think. Yeah, here is pretty much the only difference. It's the like pen holder, which is my first time having a pen holder, if I'm being honest, which is pretty exciting. So you can put this is to help you remove the nibs. You can just put it here. It says like put it, twist it, and just pull. And then we should have, yeah, all the nibs in here. Here they are, all stored, very organized. And that's pretty nice. Let's see if the pen fits nicely and if there's any difference in the pen as well. I think it's pretty much the same. It feels the same. Fits nicely there. It's a bit, I wouldn't say it's like super secure. It kind of wants to dance, but if it's like there and not falling, that's good enough for me. Rubber again, it feels, I think it's exactly the same. It feels the same. Once again, the rubber part is nice, but I do feel it's going to be filled with cat hair soon. Same thing, same cable and same adapter, and pretty much the same starting guide kit. This guide is for all of them. In terms of size, it seems like a pretty good amount of size. It's like roughly, it's like 2 hands of mine here and a bit bigger than mine. I do have quite small hands, but like around that. So it do feels like a nice surface. It has little buttons and shortcuts that you can then arrange. To compare that to the smaller one, you can see the smaller one like fits in a corner. The bigger one is about 2.5 of these, and the working space is larger than the smaller one, basically. So this is quite a jump in size. And this one, yeah, just seems like a good size as well to just travel around with it. It seems like a good size to just put on your backpack if you do need to take it with you. I only would say that these pens might not just be super travel friendly because you don't really have a place to put your pen, but I personally think would just place it on my pencil case, not one super filled with stuff, as not to damage it, but I think I would still be able to take it with me, no problem. As for the 580, this was my favorite drawing that I did. Honestly, it had nothing to do with the tablet, since I felt it was quite a similar experience using both of them. I think it was just the mood I was having. I quite enjoyed this drawing. It was a very simple one, very basic, but I just kind of went with it, and it was very nice, very comfortable to use. The only thing I don't really enjoy in this tablet in particular are the shortcut keys. They are not the strongest. They feel very clicky, and I don't know, it felt like I had to do a little bit more effort to click them in order for them to activate. So that's the only issue that I had with this tablet. It didn't really lag at all. There were a few times where it did lag, but that was my computer not being strong enough to hold a bigger brush. Like there were times that I wanted just a huge brush and my computer cannot deal with that, and just it went really slow. I think, you know, if you have a slow computer, you know what I mean, just like when the brush is this big and it just goes that thing. But other than that, it was very easy. For installing the drivers, you just literally go to the website they give you and just search up what computer you have, like Mac or iOS. I have a MacBook, so that's what I did. And no iOS. iOS is for the phone or a PC. And you just look up the version that you want, and there, it's very simple. I also had previous drivers on my computer and it did not cause any issues with like compatibility, so that was also a very good plus. Again, it's very quick to respond. I noticed no lag at all except when I used a very large brush. But again, that's an issue from my computer, not the tablet itself. It's a pretty comfortable tablet to use. I quite enjoy the pen, but I don't know, this is the first pen that I have with a grippy thing, so I don't know if I love it yet. I think it's just something I'm not quite used to. But other than that, it was quite nice to use, so I don't really have an issue. I had no need to swap nibs yet, and I ended up using the same pen for the whole tablets, so it's compatible with every single tablet, not just like the one that it came with, so that's also nice to know. And yeah, my only really cons for this tablet in particular were the keys. I'm not sure if all the keys from the 580 are a bit more clicky, or I just got one that was a bit more of a dud, but it really did not impact anything in my drawing way. Like I mentioned, this was my favorite drawing, especially because I'm not that used to using the shortcut keys. I kind of make myself use them, if that makes any sense. Since I'm so used to drawing on Procreate, I don't really have the habit of using shortcut keys, but that is something that I'm really trying to get more on. And finally, we have the big boy, which is 610. I do enjoy the artwork of this one. I think it's my favorite. I do love the colors and just like the whole flowiness. I do enjoy it. The back is exactly the same as the 580 with exactly the same thing, except the working area. So this one is like 24 centimeters by 15 centimeters, give or take, and the other one was 20 centimeters by 12. So it's a bit of a jump. So let's just open it on up. It's big, it's quite heavier on the box. They go gradually heavier. Okay. It's a big boy. It's definitely a big boy. Let me get this stuff all the way. It's nice that it's all packed up like this. It's very neatly packed. It's quite heavier, much heavier to be honest. I think the keys do feel nicer. Like comparing, you can hear that these are more clickly. That makes sense. Like you can definitely hear a difference. I don't know if that's just the size of this model just has like more sturdy keys, or this one's just more like clickly, but yeah, these ones are more clickly. That's how I would describe them. This just feels sturdier. The tablet itself feels quite sturdy. Same thing, back like that. And the only USB-C drive entry. The sun is doing something weird, apologies for that. So comparing sizes, this is the 580 on top of the 610. In terms of work area, you can see that you have, like, starting from here, you have about this much work area. So it is, I believe it's like as big as my iPad work area wise. So it is a quite decent work area, pretty nice. Even though I think I find this comfortable as well, but I think I would prefer just have a bigger worker area. And plus, the keys so far are appealing to me a lot more. And then comparing to the tiny baby one, yeah, you can see you have a lot more work area. But I do enjoy the fact that it's so tiny, it's so cute. In terms of accessories, I imagine we have pretty much the same. So the adapter is here, it came out. And yeah, we have exactly the same. So cord, adapter, nib thing with, let's just check, all of the nibs here. Very well behaved, just sleeping away. And then the pen. I do want to just check to see if they are similar, but I don't want to switch them just in case. But I imagine they're all the same. Just want to see. They do look exactly the same, weigh the same, they feel the same, yeah. So let's start with the review for the 610. As for the last drawing, I'm so annoyed. Most of the drawing footage got corrupted because honestly, I think I'm cursed when I'm trying to screen record. If you have a good screen recorder that is really trustful for you, do let me know in the comments, because I always end up having issues with my screen recordings. They either get corrupted or just are a mess. So apologies, the progress of this drawing is quite short, but I'll show you the final picture in the end. This drawing was my favorite to use, but not my favorite drawing, if that makes sense. I really enjoyed the shortcut keys on this one. They were very robust and quite nice to use. And the workspace is quite big, actually bigger than the one that I'm used to. But it was nice to just be like, I can do big movements. It was nice, especially with the hair. I had to do like big swoopy movements, and that was very easy to do. Again, no lagging, super easy. I did not have to install any different drivers for this one, so the same driver works for all of the tablets, which is also great. Less work if you just decide to get an upgrade in the future. So the 610 is also great to use, and honestly I had zero cons for this one as well. Unfortunately, this drawing was not my favorite, but that's just something that happened with me. I had to change it a lot of times. I was not happy with the face at all. If you didn't notice, the last drawing was Core from Lord Olympus. That is going to be a print very soon along with Hades. I'm going to take it to my big con, which is this weekend. I am extremely nervous. So that is kind of it for my review on the X series by Huion. Once again, this video is not sponsored, and Huion was just very kind, and they also were kind to send me an affiliate link if you guys want to get your own Huion tablets. So link is down below if you want to check it out. Considering how affordable they are, they all worked amazing. Again, the only issue that I had with just one of the tablets was just a bit more finicky keys, but again, not sure if they are all like that or I just got a dud, since the shortcut keys on the 610 were quite sturdy and very nice to use. Just as a recap, the pen is also quite nice to use. It's very nice and lightweight. Still getting used to the grippy rubber thing. And also another plus is that you can use the pen in all of the tablets. So yeah, with that, this review is done. I hope you enjoyed this kind of more review video once in a while. Do let me know if there's any tablets that you want me to check it out, and I can try to make it happen. As always, thank you so much for watching. You guys are just the best and adorable in the comment section lately. I really appreciate all your comments. So leave a like, it helps a bit, I think, I hope. Subscribe, please, it really helps me out a ton. And also don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know which of these drawings is your favorite. Have you ever tried these tablets? What is your experience with them? And if I hadn't mentioned anything that you do want to know in this review, if it's something that I didn't come across with my experience with the tablets, I'll try and look for it. So do let me know if there's something that I skipped over that you really want to know. And yeah, if you want to get one of your own, don't forget to use the link down below. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!